Ready to transform your garden with vibrant, low-growing plants? In this video, we're showcasing 10 flowering ground covers, perfect for filling gaps, adding colour and creating a lush living carpet. Whether you need a solution for sunny spots or shady corners, these plants will elevate your garden effortlessly. Let's explore these beautiful options. Creeping Thyme, a low-growing, mat-forming ground cover. Creeping Thyme reaches just 1 to 2 inches in height. It slowly spreads, filling in spaces between stepping stones or along garden paths. Ideal for adding greenery in high-traffic areas. Blooming in late spring to early summer, its tiny, fragrant flowers attract pollinators like bees and butterflies. This plant requires very little attention. Just trim lightly after flowering to encourage denser growth. Creeping Phlox. Creeping Phlox forms a dense mat of foliage, covered in a carpet of pink, purple, white or blue flowers in early spring. It's perfect for brightening up rock gardens, slopes, or edging your garden beds with a burst of colour. Growing up to 6 inches tall, it's easy to care for. Just shear back after flowering to keep it tidy and promote further blooming. Rock Rose, a sun-loving, drought-tolerant ground cover. Rock Roses adds vibrant splashes of colour to your garden. This low-growing plant forms a mat of evergreen foliage, producing cheerful blooms in shades of yellow, orange, pink or red from late spring through summer. It's perfect for dry slopes, rock gardens or sunny borders where other plants might struggle. Growing up to 4 to 12 inches tall, Rock Rose requires little care. Just trim lightly after flowering to maintain its shape and encourage new growth. Cranesbill Geranium. This plant is a spreading perennial with deeply lobed leaves and vivid magenta flowers. Cranesbill Geranium is perfect for adding long-lasting colour to garden beds and borders. It blooms from late spring to early autumn. Growing up to 12 to 18 inches tall, this plant needs just occasional deadheading to prolong blooming, making it a fantastic choice for gardeners seeking a low-maintenance option. Delosperma. Also known as ice plant, growing up to 3 to 6 inches tall, it forms a low mat of fleshy leaves and bright magenta or pink flowers from late spring through summer, making it perfect for rock gardens, slopes, or as a colourful ground cover. Highly drought-resistant and easy to manage, this plant stays confined to where it's planted, making it an excellent option for busy gardeners who need something resilient and reliable. Cutleaf Daisy. This plant forms a low mat of finely divided foliage, topped with small daisy-like flowers in shades of purple, blue or white. Cutleaf Daisy is perfect for adding continuous colour to beds, borders or rockeries from spring to autumn. Growing up to 6 to 12 inches tall, it's an effortless plant to care for, making it a great choice for gardeners looking to incorporate native plants. Fairy Fanflower. This plant's distinctive fan-shaped flowers, available in shades of blue, purple or white, bloom from spring to autumn, forming a dense, colourful ground cover. Growing up to 8 to 12 inches tall, it spreads moderately without becoming invasive, and its drought-tolerant nature means it requires little upkeep. Perfect for gardeners seeking a resilient plant that delivers reliable beauty. Coral Bells. Coral Bells is known for its striking foliage in shades of green, purple, bronze or silver, often with contrasting veins. If you have a shady corner in your garden that needs a pop of colour, this shade-loving perennial is your answer. It produces delicate bell-shaped flowers on tall spikes in late spring to early summer. Growing 8 to 12 inches tall, Heuchera is low effort, only requiring occasional deadheading and division every few years. Candytuft. An evergreen perennial, Candytuft produces clusters of pure white flowers in early to mid-spring. It's perfect for creating a bright, low-maintenance border or for adding contrast to rock gardens. Growing up to 6 to 12 inches tall, it's easy to keep in check. Just trim back lightly after flowering to encourage compact growth, making it an excellent choice for year-round interest with minimal effort. Rockcress. A hardy, low-growing perennial, Rockcress reaches 4 to 6 inches in height. It forms a dense mat of grey-green foliage, topped with white or pink flowers in early spring. Perfect for covering slopes or adding texture to rock gardens, it's a plant that thrives on neglect, staying neatly in place without much fuss. Which of these flowering ground covers caught your eye? Let us know your favourites in the comments below. And if you're looking for more inspiration, don't miss our video on the top 10 Australian native ground cover plants for a stunning garden. Until next time, happy gardening!